Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, classmates. My report is all about management. Management is the process of planning, organizing, leading, and controlling human and other organizational resources in order to effectively achieve organizational goals. Management in business and organization is the function that coordinates the efforts of people to accomplish goals and objectives using available resources efficiently and effectively. It is also the act of getting people together to accomplish desired goals and objectives using available resources. Since organizations can be viewed as systems, management can also be defined as human action, including design, to facilitate the production of useful outcomes from a system. The views opens the opportunity to manage oneself, a prerequisite to attempt to manage others. Manager, someone who is in charge of a business, department, or manager is a person who drives the work of others in order to run a major business efficiently and make a large profit. He or she should have working knowledge of the following areas and may be specialist in one or more sales, marketing and public relations, research, operation analysis, data processing, mathematics, statistics, and economics. A manager should be interpersonal, decisional, and informational. There are four managerial skills a manager should have. Number one, planner or conceptual skills. Conceptual skills is the ability to visualize the organization as a whole. It includes analytical, creative, and initiative skills. It helps the manager to identify the causes of the problems and not the symptoms. It helps him to solve the problems for the benefit of the entire organization. It also helps the manager to fix goals for the whole organization and to plan for every situation. Organizer or administrative skills. Administrative skills are required at the management. The top-level manager should know how to make plans and policies, also know how to get work done, and they should be able to coordinate different activities of the organization. Under leader, there are three types under the leader. These are decision-making skills, human relations skills, and communication skills. Decision-making skills, a manager must be able to take quick and correct decisions. He must also be able to implement his decision wisely. The success or failure of a manager depends upon the correctness of his decision. Human relation skills. It is an ability to work with people. It helps the manager to understand, communicate, and work with others. It also helps the manager to lead, motivate, and develop team spirit. Communication skills. A manager must be able to communicate the plans and policies to the workers. Similarly, he must listen and solve the problems of the workers. He must encourage a free flow of communication in the organization. Controller or technical skills. A technical skill is the ability to perform the given job. Technical skills help the managers to use different machines and tools. It also helps them to use various procedures and techniques. Organization. Organization is two or more people who work together in a structured way to achieve goal. Organizational resources are all assets that a corporation has available to use in a production process. There are four basic types of organizational resources: human, financial, material, and information. Organizational resources are combined and used to create finished products. Human resources are the employees who work for the company. Monetary resources refers to the money that upper management used to buy goods and services for the corporation. Materials used to create products. Basic functions of management. Planning. Planning is an ongoing step and can be highly specialized based on organizational goals, division goals, departmental goals, and team goals. It is up to the manager to recognize which goals need to be planned with his or her individual area. Organizing. This step requires determining how the manager will distribute resources and organizing his or her employees according to the plan. The manager will need to delegate authority, assign work, and provide direction. Leading. This goes beyond simply managing tasks. Rather, it involves communicating, motivating, and inspiring and encouraging employees towards a higher level of productivity. Not all managers are leaders. An employee will follow the direction of a manager because they have to, but an employee will voluntarily follow the direction of a leader because they believe in who or she is a person when he or she stands or for and for the manner in which they are inspired by the leader. Controlling. Controlling consists of verifying whether everything occurs in conformities with the plans adopted, instruction issued, and principles established. Controlling ensures that there is effective and efficient utilization of organizational resources as to achieve the planned goals. Effectiveness and efficiency. Efficiency refers to the doing through in a right manner. Scientifically, it is defined as the output to input ratio and focuses on getting the maximum output with minimum resources. Effectiveness, on the other hand, refers to doing the right thing. It constantly measures if the actual output meets the desired output. Since efficiency is all about focusing on the process, importance is given to the means of doing things, whereas effectiveness focuses on achieving the end goal. Goals and objectives. Goals are the outcome statements that define what an organization is trying to accomplish automatically and organizationally. Goals are usually a collection of related programs and a reflection of major actions of the organization and provide rallying points for managers. Objectives are very precise, time-based, measurable actions that supports the completion of a goal. Objectives typically must be related to the goal, but be clearly concise and understandable. Okay. Thank you. Hindi ko alam kung paano yung